Hello and welcome to day 60 of the 100 day project. I'm doing a tangle a day on this Opus tile, and each of these squares is 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres. And I'm using Any Oaken's Art Raffle app to choose the tangles. Today's tangle is by Tomas Padros and it's called Oasis. And this one is deceptively simple looking, and there's only 2 steps to it really. However, I found it quite tricky, and I'll tell you why. So I've been practicing again on a post-it note, and initially, let me zoom you in, I thought these loopy bits here were done by going like that. And you probably can do them going like that. However, when I looked more closely at Thomas's step out, you actually go like that. And if I hold it up, you can probably see how it's quite different at the meeting point. So this is more of a crossover point and this is more of a meeting point. And I got quite hung up with trying to make these loops all the same size. So on this one, I did draw some lines to help. However, they don't have to be the same size. Just let it go. And you can get some quite lovely patterns by changing the size of them. So let's see what we can do in this square today. They've gone that way. Shall I just go across or shall I go diagonal? Let's go diagonal the other way. So that's the basic. And then you can put some embellishment on it. There we go. I think after the complicatedness of some of these other ones, I'm just going to leave it as simple as that. And then just do some shading along the edge. Sorry, I keep starting sentences and not finishing them. And I think one of the reasons why I like this one the best out of all of the ones I've done is because when you've got the loop-de-loops, and when you're joining to get the end bit, joining from that bottom bit there all the way across gives you a nicer finish across that bit. Whereas I was, on these other ones, I was joining it to the middle of that loop and then going over, but that gives you a nicer finish. I think you'll agree based on that. So there we have day 60. Oasis by Tomas Padros. And that makes us 60% of the way through. Woo! Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.